Good morning, folks. Welcome to QuantSap. This is Vicky Sajnani. Let's get started with the morning brief. Well, Nifty 17,759 and 39,000 is where Nifty Bank should shop, close to 39,000. So 1.23% drop in Nifty and 1.79% drop in Nifty Bank. So let's see where the SGX Nifty is positioned, close to 84 points in the negative territory. So looks like we're going to have a negative start for the day at least. Looking at the charts, some part of correction is possible. 18,000 happens to be the psychological hurdle. So the next bullish forward comes only above 18,000. So that's acting as the pivotal resistance point as of now. The next pivotal resistance is close to 18,300, 18,400 band. On the lower side, 17,500, 17,200 happen to be the two support zones. So I repeat, 17,500, 17,200 happen to be the two support zones. Nifty, looking at the futures OI picture, some amount of long unwinding happened after a series of longs. There is a short there in the system, but let's wait and watch if there's further or long unwinding or how the overall scenario pans during the midday session in Indian bourses. Looking at the options open interest fund, substantial OI at 18,000 as I pointed out. So that's going to be acting as resistance point. Support zone 17,500 and 17,000 are the two major put OIs. So that's how we paint out the picture from the options end. Moving on to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty again some bout of correction there. 40,000 happens to be the resistance point as of now. Psychological intermittent resistance 39,000, 39,500, and then 40,000. These are the resistance levels. Major support zone 38,500 and 38,000. Looking at the long unwinding kind of situation here. So there was some amount of long unwinding, and prior to that, there was some short covering coming in intermittently. So that's how not a very clear picture as of now, but then looks like there are longs in the system. So market is supported unless market breaks the back of 37,000. So that's Bank Nifty. Moving on to the OI picture for options, 39,500 and 40,000. On the supports, 38,500 and 38,000. Top gainers and losers for on Friday, Adani Ports, Tatacom, and IRC2C. Losers, PVR, M&M Fin, DLF. Now, looking at the index contribution for Friday, much of the series were in negative except for capital goods. You had 35 points negative contribution from NBFCs, 46 points negative contribution from oil. Private banks was 63 points negative contribution. So all in all, backing up a case of pretty much every sector being in red except for capital goods, infra, IT. Looking at the long positions in OI from the built up end, cement, infra, media are in the long. Short is capital goods, fertilizer, telecom. So that's that. Long unwinding, you're seeing auto ancillary, bank Nifty stocks, FMCG, a large set of sectors in the long unwinding space. Moving on, we have one stock on the sell side, Godrej Properties. Looks like support zone at 1325 and 1286. These are two major levels on the lower side. Resistance being 1420 and 1475. So I think the moving average should act as intermittent support. So 1325 is support zone for this counter. Breaks the back of that, you could see some amount of selling pressure. That's the picture we're getting. That's the OI picture for futures. And clearly, I mean, there's some shorts emanating now. Looking at the open interest picture, 1400 and 1500 are the two resistance levels. Supports being 1300, 1200. So that's the scenario. Moving on, we have Z Limited, which is preferably on the buy side on a resistance 276 and 310, and the two resistances 231 and that's thereabouts of 230, 225, and 200 happen to be the supports. As far as the OI picture is concerned, there's some amount of longs coming in. So Z is on the long side. That's looks like from the OI picture also. Looking at the options open interest, resistance clearly at 280, 270 levels, and the major hurdle then at 300. Supports being 240 and close to 220 levels. Securities in the ban list: Tata Chem, Balrampur Chini, and Delta Corp, out of which there could be possible exits. As of now, they are not exited. Balrampur Chini and Delta Corp could be possible exits. We'll wait and watch how the ban space also pans out. This is summarizing. Before we move ahead, I would like to highlight to you that please follow strict stop losses while you're trading in derivatives market, and also please follow the advice of a financial advisor before stepping into this arena. 18,000, 18,300 resistance points, 17,500, 17,200 and 17,000 supports. Bank Nifty 39,000, 38,500, 38,000. Major levels 40,000, 4,500 on the higher side. Long built up media, infra, cement. Short built up cap goods, fertilizer, telecom. We have Godrej Properties on the sell side, as we discussed, and Z Limited from the buy end. Ban list: Balrampur Chini, Delta Corp, and Tata Chem. That's it from my side. Wish you happy trading and all the best for the day.